All right, hey VC, I'm Jamie. Welcome back. We're back with another video, and hopefully everybody's staying safe out there. And we're back with an unboxing. And I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to get a copy of this particular box set, and I'll explain that in just a moment. We're talking about the box set, 8 CD set, Richard and Linda Thompson. They're calling this Hard Luck Stories, 1972 to 1982. So this is their complete discography. They released about 6 albums with lots of bonus material, live stuff. And of course, we'll crack this open and take a look inside. In case you're not familiar with Richard and Linda Thompson, Richard Thompson was formerly of Fairport Convention. Linda Thompson, the former Linda Peters. They were married through the 70s, a recording duo. They're no longer married, no longer together, but still both recording separately. And I kind of got into their music actually in the 90s when Rykodisc re-released a number of their CDs or reissued them on CD, I believe for the first time through the 90s. But great British folk, and Linda Thompson's vocals are just incredible. And I've always loved Richard Thompson, what he brings, especially in terms of his guitar playing. So let's take a look inside now. I was mentioning I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get a copy of this because, as a consumer note off the top, I have since learned, since this came out, that apparently there are some issues with the discs potentially. Apparently, it's not across the board, but some have reported difficulties with this box set with regards to ripping the CDs, that apparently they don't rip properly, or there's some, they get stuck. Now, for me, that's not a major issue. I don't really tend to rip CDs. Many do when they get box sets, they rip them onto the computer or whatever. But apparently, there's also been potentially some playback issues on some of the CDs as well. So, this box set is apparently sold out. So, we shall find out. I'll let you know how this works out. Now, apparently, Universal Music is offering some sort of, like, you could get a download of this with proof of purchase, or they are issuing out replacement CDs. But apparently, that's been a slow go so far with the people that have requested. Apparently, they're good with the download information, but not so good with the replacement CDs. So we shall see. But again, some aren't reporting any problems in terms of the playbacks. I learned this through the website Super Deluxe Edition. That's Paul's website, and he does some unboxings on YouTube as well. But we'll find out. So, how do you like that? Right off the top, you order this, and looking forward to it coming in. And oh, by the way, there may be an issue with the CDs. Great. Okay, so there's everything that's inside, but let's take a look inside and see what we see. But yeah, Richard and Linda Thompson. Linda's voice is she's such a terrific singer. She just has that voice that digs deep. I don't know what it is. A lot of pain and beauty in the voice. Okay, so let's see if we can pop this open. Okay, so interesting. I don't know. This almost seems like it's, I want to say it looks like it appears to be almost double wrapped. So that's the outer wrapping, but there's still the wrapping inside. So that's interesting. Yeah, it appears to be double wrapped. Okay, so maybe. Now, I understand, as I said, that this box set was sold out, so apparently any of the box sets do have some potential issues, but it's interesting for this. This does appear to be double wrapped, so interesting. So maybe they replace some CDs in here. I don't know. We'll see if they're burned CDs with just Sharpie writing on them. Okay, so there's the cover there. Richard and Linda Thompson, Hard Luck Stories, 72 to 82, and 8 CDs sets. So these are the albums. So this was the debut, which is still my favorite. The debut, I Want to See the Bright Lights Tonight. Absolutely love that album. And then that was followed by Hokey Pokey, uh, Pour Down Like Silver, and then First Light, Sunny Vista, and then also Shoot Out the Lights, which was their final album together. So it starts off with some bonus stuff in terms of the first disc. And you should be able to see everything there. And plenty of bonus stuff and bonus tracks on each of the discs, which is nice. So that is pretty cool. So it looks like it's a nice kind of slipcase thing here like that. So it just slits out like that. And to take a look at what we've got inside. So we've got, looks like a nice hardcover book inside. And so we've got lovely picture of Linda there. And then we've got Richard. And then we've got, here, I'll see if I can do this like this here. I guess I should start off with Richard there since it's in the order of the discs. And they were saying in terms of the article that it was an issue with the hand placing of the CDs. They're not saying the manufacturing of the CDs, which doesn't quite make a lot of sense, that it's the hand picked or the way that this CDs. Well, maybe that becomes an issue that they shouldn't be continuing to have these and these kind of sleeves. Okay, so they all pretty much are uniform like this. Okay, but yeah, maybe they should get away from packaging CDs like this into these cardboard sleeves like this instead of having the CDs have individual cases or just even just nice, paper sleeves or something, or plastic sleeves, something. Okay, so that's very nice like that. And then we have again Linda. And that kind of replicates the, shoot out the bright lights tonight. Look. And I'll show you what the discs look like. Okay, there you go. Yeah, nice presentation overall. Again, not always a fan of CDs being packed like that, but that's okay. Hopefully that'll be okay. And the book looks quite nice. And the listing of the discs there. And let's take a look at the book as best we can here. With this configuration. Wow, really nice paper. My goodness, I thought this was a couple of pages here, but my goodness, this is really, really nice quality paper here. Okay, we'll just kind of quickly go through the book. Looks like a lot, as they say, lots of pictures and lots of words. But yes, a troubled couple that had a not easy marriage, weren't together all that long, just in the grand scheme of things, but made some amazing music together. And still both recording individually. It's almost like Abbey Road. But if you're not familiar with Richard and Linda Thompson, do check out their albums. They are just terrific. Great kind of folk rock, kind of traditional sort of Celtic sounds. There we go, some nice photography, nice pictures in this book. If I don't drop it. Okay. As I say, the quality paper of this is just really nice. Yes, and I just saw this. This performance is available on YouTube, and this was from the Old Grey Whistle Test, and you can check this out. It is just a beautiful performance. But yeah, that one is readily available on YouTube, so do check that out. I can't remember the name of the song. It's, I believe, taken from, gosh, what is the name of that track? Yeah, it's taken from the Old Grey Whistle Test. Oh my goodness. Can't seem to remember the name of the song. Sorry about that. But it's a beautiful, beautiful song. I think it's from Hokey Pokey, if I'm not mistaken. It's A Heart Needs a Home. That's right, Heart Needs a Home. Yeah, check it out on YouTube if you haven't come across it. Great pictures in this book. And it's nice to see a box set come out for Richard and Linda Thompson, because they are well deserved of a box set treatment. Oops. And even looking up some of the solo stuff from Linda Thompson, I hadn't realized she hasn't released a whole lot of solo albums, but even her last one came out in something like 2013, and I've previewed some tracks, and it sounds great. And Richard Thompson is even featured on one of the tracks on Linda Thompson's last album. Okay. Yeah, we're just almost through. It's a really nice book. Lovely book. Okay. There we go. All right. Oops. Okay. And just about. And there we have the book. Very nice. And I only own one Richard and Linda Thompson album on vinyl. I do own a copy of Shoot Out the Lights. This was their last album. And they were still together at this point, and they did go out on tour, but that cover suggests that they had already split by the time this album came out, which wasn't quite true, but I don't think the relationship was very happy, certainly at this point, and they did break up soon enough after that. But this is actually a UK press of this, made in England, and, you know, all great albums. And there we go. And as I mentioned, I did pick up, years back, just kind of getting into this group, really kind of discovering them, this duo. So I did pick up a number of the discs that had come out on Ryko disc, and these are the ones with, of course, that Ryko disc when they had that sort of green tinge to their CD cases, which was like a Ryko disc copyright thing. So we've got, I guess, maybe not necessarily in the right order, but I have every one except one disc. So I have five of their albums. So we've got this one, and then the very colorful. And okay, so that is going to do it for this edition, and will be interesting to see how these CDs sound. If they play okay, I will definitely let you know how this turns out. If I have to get, and I'm not a huge fan of the downloads. Just because often they're MP3s, so definitely I would if it's an issue, I would definitely want replacement discs. So we shall see how this goes. But yeah, Richard and Linda Thompson, and Hard Luck Stories 72 to 82. So that's going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for dropping by, and do take care. Bye bye.